Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Moose here, Airguns of Michigan, and today I want to talk to you guys about something really freaking cool in my opinion, and that is painting our own pellets. So I've been looking around, trying to figure out like the best way for me to go about doing this, and this is what I found. These are the trays from FX hybrid slugs, and they work out very well for me personally. I have trays in 22, 25, and 30, so that I can hold all my different pellet sizes. These both happen to be FX hybrids in both 25 and 22, which we're going to paint those. And then these are actually JSB exact 30 cal Diabolo pellets. So but I wanted to talk to you guys about the process that I utilize, and one is these little bottles here. You can get 30 of these from Amazon for like $10. So I went ahead and ordered those. I'll put a link in the description below to the Amazon link for these little bottles. I mean, you can't beat it. 30 of these little bottles for next to nothing. The other thing that you're going to need is, if I can find it, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is over here. You're going to need some acetone and a way of transferring acetone to these little bottles. And I'll show you why here in a second. So I went ahead and also picked up some gel polish. These are just typical, oh, watch me not be able to open this. Typical nail polishes right off of Amazon. But these things are really, nail polish is really, really thick. So what we're going to do to water this down is we're going to add a little bit of acetone. It's just like thinning paint or anything else. So we're going to suck up just a little bit and add a few drops. You don't need that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll start with 8 and see how that goes. And once again, this is just you know, the acetone I got from the dollar store. Some of these nail polishes I got from Amazon. Other ones I got from the dollar store. I actually got these 2 colors and the clear coat from the dollar store, as well as the acetone. So I have like $4 wrapped up into this. So we're gonna go ahead and open up one of these bottles. We've added our acetone to this this nail polish, and we'll go ahead and see what kind of the consistency is. Seems like maybe we need a little bit more. So it's always better to go slow than it is to go fast. But let's see. Go ahead and add about 20 more drops. I'm just trying to remember like how much I actually added when I did my first one. And I think that's going to do it right about there. So roughly 25 drops or so to a bottle of nail polish. And I'm just shaking this, obviously, because I want to thin it out. I want it to become really liquidy. There we go. There, it's much better. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to attempt to pour it into this bottle. There we go. Without getting it all over the place. Probably should have stuck down some kind of rag. I will on the next one. So part of this is still a little bit thick. Which means it just needs a little bit more, maybe a little bit more acetone in there to thin it out. So let's go ahead and just drop a little bit more into there. So there's about 10 more drops. And we'll screw our lid on. And then we'll give it a little bit of a shake. Try to get this into a good consistency. And we'll go ahead and give this a try and see what kind of so what I do is I have a tendency, I just kind of let a little drop build up and then just kind of touch the bottom of the pellet. I always try to make sure I fill up, not fill like the entire cavity, but I want the paint or the nail polish to cover the entire back piece. And once you get the hang of this, you can move along pretty quickly. And the acetone will actually help the nail polish to dry a little bit better as well. So it's the same process that like painters use for painting cars or anything else, by adding like acetone to its paint. So you can see now just how bright that works. And I mean, this is really inexpensive to do, guys. You know, the biggest expense that I have here is the FX hybrid you know, pellets and sleeves. If you don't plan on using the FX hybrid sleeves, you can make other things to hold your pellets. You can use, if you do get some on your tray, don't worry about it. But you can use styrofoam and punch out little holes to put your pellets in. You know, be creative. You know, however you can go about, you know, holding your pellets here in a line, and you can just see, you can see there how they've come out. Let's see, there you go. So we're just going along and just doing the same thing over and over, repeating ourselves. And you know, I usually let them sit for, you know, quite a few hours, just to ensure that they're really dry. You know, you know, use your best judgment. You know, and then I did get some clear nail polish as well, because I thought about maybe putting a clear coat over it. I noticed that like 68 Whiskey, when they paint their pellets, they put a clear coat. They said that it kind of helps make the paint reflect more in the sun. Now, I don't personally know how these are going to work, so but I did go ahead and get some clear coat just to give it a try, see what happens. You know, like I said, I bought it at the dollar store. Didn't cost me an arm and a leg. None of this stuff did. Even the the neon color pack with the yellows and the pinks and the greens. You know, I got that at Amazon. I got all those for like, I think 12 bucks. So a little bit more expensive than buying it at the dollar store. But, you know, it came with a cool bunch of little colors. And I thought about doing some white ones as well. You know, just to kind of anything to try to pick it up better on the side shot, or, you know, if you're shooting long distance, you know, I find that anything, you know, 75 yards to 100 yards, you know, you can actually watch your pellets already fly through your, you know, your scope. So having something like this to be able to help see is definitely going to be a good ordeal. So there you have it. There's a set of orange ones, and you know, let's keep going. Let's do these 25s, and let's change up the color as well. Let's I want to try out this like this hot pink, and so we're gonna pull the top off of this, and that is definitely some hot pink. Hopefully that, nope, it's not going to stand up. Let's see here. Trying to make a place for that to hang out while I add some acetone to this. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to shoot it to it. Just give it a little bit of a dabble there, and then go ahead and shake this, thin this out. That's the ticket is, and that's why we're using the acetone, is to thin this out. And here I'm going to grab some paper towel too, just in case we run into an issue where we spill when we're pouring. I don't want to get it all over my tech mat. That would kind of suck. So let's see if we can really shake this up. I like the ones with the balls in them too. They it definitely makes a little bit different shaking, or difference in shaking. So let's go ahead and pull off this top and see if we can pour this in here. Looks like it's pouring out pretty good. Like I said, I want to do like white, and I actually got some silver, which I thought would reflect real nice in the sun. I don't personally know if it will or not, but I figured it was worth a try anyway. So we'll try some silver as well. I'm gonna call it good right there for this, just because I'm getting tired of pouring. And we're gonna grab a little bit more acetone, just to kind of make it a little bit more runny. We definitely want it to be runny, but not to a point where it's so runny that it's like the paint doesn't want to work, or the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you definitely still want it to be, you know, dryable. So, but let's just see how this turns out. There we go. All right, let's give it a shot. Looks like it's doing really, really well. Probably could have been a little bit thinner. I'm having to squeeze this bottle a little bit more than what I did on the other ones, but it's smoothing out nice. I mean, that's really what we want it to be able to do, right? We want to be able to drop it on there, and then we want it to fill the void on its own. You know, we don't want to have to, you know, shake this thing or, you know, do anything crazy. You know, we just want to be able to, you know, do this along. Now, the one thing I will say is that the more of these trays you have, the better. You know, especially if you're going to do like 22 caliber or something like that, where, you know, you got 500 in a 10. If you're looking to do 500, I actually thought about putting them in baggies in groups of 100, and then being able to utilize them, because this isn't something that you have to shoot every single time that you go out. You know, unless you're shooting 100 yards or you've got like a side shot or a Tacticam or something like that. You know, if you're shooting 25, 30 yards or even 50 yards, you're not going to be able to see this. It's just not going to happen. Your pellets are, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, unless you're shooting slow, but your pellets are traveling really quick, and it's going to be really, really difficult to actually see these flying without, you know, being able to slow down your slow motion camera or shoot at some kind of distance. So this but I will say that this hot pink is really hot, and I think this is going to be one of the ticket colors. I think I want to do some in the yellow as well, and you guys kind of get the idea. You know, I don't want to bore people keeping you guys around, but if you want to see some of the yellow, I'm going to keep going. If not, I appreciate it. And if you liked this tip and this worked out for you, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. You know, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You know, I do a lot of interesting stuff sometimes, and, you know, I might just have another thing that comes around that you might really be interested in watching. So, but like I said, if you want to see what the yellow turns out like, and maybe even some green, then stick around and we'll do those next while we're sitting here chatting. So there's some hot pink. So we've got some orange, we've got some hot pink. Now we've got this this like neon yellow. Like, I think this is going to be a cool color, and we'll do that on some of these big 30 cal pellets. And so let's go ahead and open this up. And yeah, this is a wicked color, and we're gonna thin it right down just like we did on the other one. So I don't even know how much I put in there. Quite a bit, because we definitely want this stuff to to be thin. And like I said, we've got some green, we've got some purple. Here's some other colors that we've got. Let's see here. See what the purple looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's the right color for this, but here's some green. The green would look sick. Let's see what this yellow turned out and did. So yeah, I think yellow is going to be a decent color. Let's go ahead and pour this yellow into one of our little jars here. I think the yellow is kind of gloopy. Doesn't seem to wanna. Huh. I wonder if I just got some bad nail polish. Because this stuff doesn't seem to wanna. Like shake loose. trying to talk while I'm shaking. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I think I might have got it there. Let's see what happens when we try to pour it. Oh, it's thick. Maybe we should put some of the acetone back in there and give it a little shake. So this might actually help you guys, you know, just seeing what we could or couldn't run into sometimes. You know, this says it's gel polish. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm not a girl. I don't really wear this stuff. I just ordered some stuff on Amazon that had bright neon colors, and I went that route. So, you know, this could be the right stuff. It could be the wrong stuff. I don't know, but it just seems a little thick. Especially in this color. Yeah, it's almost like it's glopped up. Like, I wonder if I just ordered some bad stuff, or maybe this is some garbage and I need to order some new colors or something. I don't know. But I'd really like to try out this green or this yellow. I don't know if I need more acetone in there. I mean, it seems to me like I've got a lot, but maybe it just needs a little bit more to be broken up better. I don't know. I did find that the stuff from the dollar store worked a lot better than this expensive stuff from Amazon, which just leads me to believe that you know, in all honesty, stick with the dollar store if you can. I mean, honestly, you should be able to get quite a few different colors. My dollar store was running low on stuff, so they didn't have a lot of the stuff that I wanted color wise, but I only tried one store, and I might be going back and trying another store. Yeah, this stuff's coming out like kind of like gloopy, but it's cool because it's at least coming out. Then I can shake it better in this other bottle. It's definitely coming out. Huh. Oh my. There we go. Alright, well, that's about all the patience I have for that. So we're gonna stick this lid on it and see if we can't squeeze some of this out onto these 30 cals. I like the idea of this this color for sure. Definitely has more acetone in there now, so that did pretty well. Let's see how it comes out. Let's see what happens. Okay, all right. Okay, I think it's gonna be just fine. These are big dishes in the back of this, so you know you got to add accordingly, right? Because I mean, you definitely want it to be visible. So, but yeah, this is way cool, you know. And I spent about $50 trying to figure out a way to spray paint them that was effective and efficient. So I know there's some guys out there that sell stuff that, you know, you can spray paint, but the thing is you got to replace the shields quite often, to be honest with you, and more than I thought. And you know, I was like trying to figure out a way, like, how can we do this to where this is something that we can do non-stop all the time, and you know, make it so it's nice and easy, and you know, you can do as many as you want or as few as you want, right? And so, you know, I was like, you know, trying to look around, trying to figure it out, and that's when this whole kind of train of thought came to be. And I'm not saying I'm the first person that's thought of this, but I can honestly say that I took a little bit of input from a lot of different locations and came up with my own idea on how to do this. So, you know, I'm not claiming that, you know, this is, you know, Moose's thing, but because I don't know if somebody else has done the exact same thing that I'm doing, but I found that, me personally, this works extremely well, and I'm super happy with the way that they come out. I'm super happy with the fact that there's not a lot of mess. I'm super happy with the fact that you know, you can pretty much get endless colors. You know, like I said, I thought about doing like a white. I thought about doing just a few other different colors. And you know what, while I got you guys here trapped, so there's another tray of these are 30 cals, but I've got another tray, and I was thinking about doing this purple color. So I did the pink. Now I'm gonna do like kind of the purple color, and see how that turns out. Let's see how this one turns out. It's kind of a cool color. Let me stick that up there so it doesn't get all over the place. Grab our acetone. And I probably might have put a little bit too much in there, but who knows? Who cares? There we go. Let's give this a little shake. I got a little bit too much in there, so it kind of came out the edges on me. But acetone dries really, really quick. Up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's perfect. That was a good amount of acetone to that right there. And you know, and you can pour it all in there, or you can not pour it all in there. It's really up to you. You know, I mean, it's your stuff. Do it how you want. You know, but at least this kind of gives it, you know, a good base of, you know, stuff. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and shake this one up. Get these 30 cals. There's only 48 or 49 here. That's all I had left. But let's get to town. Let's see what happens. Let's see what this color looks like. Oh yeah, man. Nice and hot purple. Oh yeah, and the consistency on this one is awesome. go. So I mean, you guys can see just how fast we can really do these things, right? I mean, we haven't like been, you know, schmoozing around. I mean, I've been talking, but we've been working the whole time. And you know, now that I have the colors set up, it's even faster, right? Because now we don't have to mix the acetone and pour it into these jars because it's already done. So now the colors are there, and it's just a matter of letting them dry and then pouring them out, reloading your trays or whatever process you decided to go with, and then, you know, here we are. You're right back to you know, putting these things into whatever color you want. So, you know, I'm gonna do a little bit of testing and see which color I find that picks up best on my side shot and my Orion cam. Big shout out to Orion, the iguana hunter. I did go ahead and order one of his new cam, side shot cam setups, and that'll be here tomorrow. So we'll see how those things, or how these things pick up on that cam. Oops, getting a little crazy here. But the nice thing is having that acetone in there is that you know, if it gets on the edge of the pellet, it's no big deal, because it'll actually sink down to the bottom and get itself nice and coated down there before it actually dries. So there you have it. This is how easy it is to paint, you know, trays of pellets. I mean, we got 400 pellets, well, 399 because I'm missing one, pellets painted, and it looks like about 30 minutes, and that was mixing that and then, you know, everything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was entertaining. You probably stopped a long time ago watching, but for those of you that have watched till the end, thanks. I appreciate it. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, ring that bell so that you're notified when I have more stuff. And we'll see you next time here, Airguns of Michigan. I'm out.